everybody. Welcome to K&M Keys to Success. For those who don't know me, my name is Keisha McFarland, and I created this PowerPoint especially for you. On this PowerPoint, I am going to be talking about college. Now, a lot of people are probably like, I already know about college. Cool. If you do, I just want to give those who don't really know exactly what college is information so that they can make the best decision for the path that they choose. So, again, knowledge about college. And it was created by me, Keisha McFarland, and K&M Keys to Success. Now, what is college? So college is an educational institution or establishment providing higher education or specialized professional or vocational training. So with that being said, so there are a lot of parts to college. So you have technical colleges, you have universities. College isn't just, a place where you have to spend 4 years. You can do the TCAP program. There's 1-year programs, which is considered vocational. You can do a 2-year program. Say, for instance, you want to go to Chattanooga State, or you would like to go to Georgia Northwestern Technical College, or just any type of technical college. That is considered a technical college, and that is 2 years. Hence, it's also an associate's degree. So also, if you go to a university, there is what is called a bachelor's degree, and that is a 4-year program. So you have the associates, and then you also have the bachelor's, or you have the technical. So again, there's 3 parts. So technical, which is like the TCAP, and then you have associates, and then you have bachelor's, and then so on and so forth. And what I mean by that is, after your bachelor's, say for instance you want to do your master's, or say for instance you want to have your doctorate's degree. Again, I just want to not go too much into detail in regards to the master's and doctoral degree, because I want you to understand the basics of what is college. College prices. A lot of people are like, well, I don't think I can afford college. A lot of people think that college is too expensive. What you don't know is there's multiple resources available for you if you can't afford college. Hence, the definition, what I said, is college prices vary. So for instance, if you go to a 2-year college, it's going to be price range difference from a 4-year college. Also, you can't just say like I don't want to just say like it's a specific from state to state, because it's not, because there's different colleges, different aspects, different requirements. So yes, there's different prices. But on a side note, although there's expenses that are required for the colleges, there are multiple ways to where you, yes you, can get your college paid for. So there's scholarships and there's grants. So I put a couple of websites down. You can go to studentaid.gov, TennesseeReconnect.gov, GeorgiaFutures.org. Also, if you are currently a high schooler, if it's your senior year or if you're a freshman, it doesn't matter. It's not too early. I would recommend you get with your guidance counselor. Your guidance counselor will give you the resources that you need so that you could utilize the time that you have before those deadlines. So I looked up on the website, and what a lot of people will get Pell Grant. So what is Pell Grant? So Pell Grant is money for students who displays exceptional financial needs and have not earned a bachelor's degree, a graduate, or a professional degree. So what that means is if you haven't obtained if you haven't obtained a bachelor's degree or a graduate's or professional degree, then you in fact will possibly qualify for a Pell Grant. So again, if you haven't attended more than 4 years of college or so forth, you could be qualified for the Pell Grant. Also, depending on what state you live in, I know in Tennessee they have the Tennessee Hope Grant, and it's awarded to entering freshmen. So if you're a freshman, please get on this. Please talk to your guidance counselor because it's about the Tennessee Hope Grant. It's awarded to freshmen who are enrolled at an eligible post-secondary institution within 16 months. Again, the catch, 16 months from a Tennessee eligible high school. So that is the Tennessee Hope Grant. So you make sure that whenever you graduate that you don't pass within those 16 months, because if you pass the 16-month line, then you may not be eligible for a grant. And grants are really, really important. Now, everything that I'm listing, like the Pell Grant, the Tennessee Hope Grant, and then also I'm going to talk about the Georgia Hope Grant, but all these grants are money that you do not have to pay back to the school. These are resources for you, so it's completely free. You just have to know how to apply for them, and you also have to know, well, it's important to know information about these grants. So also there is something called the Georgia Hope Grant. So that is separate. It's a separate scholarship from the Hope Scholarship. It's available to Georgia residents who are working towards a certificate or diploma. That being continuing education is not available, is what it says. So if you're continuing education, that is not available for you. But if you're working towards a certificate or diploma, you're eligible for this grant if you live in Georgia. So this is really important. So I recommend that you talk to your guidance counselor or possibly just check out these websites and just kind of research and do your research and just don't procrastinate and get on this, because this is money that you do not have to pay back. So, what are the different types of scholarships offered and what do I have to do to be eligible? So, say for instance, you're like, okay, well, I'm in my first semester. I know second semester's coming up. I know that they've been talking about scholarships, but I really don't know exactly what that is. Scholarships, so if you go to your guidance counselor, they have applications. Just ask for a scholarship. Take the time to read the scholarships. Some require essays, some don't. Just literally just look at them. Also, if you don't want to go through, just the school, look at those reputable sources that I put up there. Those sources will help you to be able to be eligible for other scholarships. So there's academic scholarships. So say for instance, you're making good grades. You can get scholarships for good grades. Say for instance, well, I make okay grades, but you're an athlete. They have athletic scholarships. Also, if you're a minority, there's scholarships for minorities. I myself actually won one of the scholarships. I actually won one of the minority scholarships when I was in school. Also, there's women's scholarships. And those are just to name a few. So there's resources. So don't panic about, oh, well, college is too expensive. I know it's overwhelming, but I just want to take that time out to just explain to you that college is something that is very rewarding. And although it just sounds like second nature, although it sounds like a lot of information, just take the time to just get through, I guess, the handful of information, and just reach out to your counselors or reach out to possibly some family members that you know that are in college and have them explain to you in regards to scholarships, in regards to college. Also, you can email me at KeoshaMcFarland@yahoo.com. Also, you can message me on social media. And I will be willing to help you. Also, if you would like to set up meetings with me and you want me to go over these things with you, I am more than welcome. I don't care, you're not bothering me, I will help you. So again, this is a little bit about college and scholarships offered for you. So, my opinion. Do you want to know my opinion about college? So, this is my opinion about college. So what I said is college is not that it's the only way, to have a prosperous future. College to me means more than that. College to me, in my opinion, it helps with interpersonal skills. It helps with just being independent. It helps with a lot of things in regards to just being, the adult that you are becoming. In regards to understanding how to balance things. Say, for instance, you went off to college instead of stayed home. If you go off to college, if you go off to college, then it's kind of like you get your own apartment, and it's kind of like you're away from family, and you're having to learn how to be an adult versus just staying at home and going to college, because it's like you're not really, in my opinion, you're not really like building forward, you're not really being independent. It's kind of like, have you ever heard of like the empty nest, or like, pushing the birds out there? So college to me is that, my example is leave the nest, okay? So if you can go off to college, leave the nest, and you will prosper and you'll be successful. I see a lot of friends that actually went off to college and they are flourishing and they are doing phenomenal. Again, if you can go away to college, that is good. If you can't, that's okay. Just make sure that you go to college, because even if you go local, if you go to a local college, you can possibly, there's apartments that you can get. It just kind of helps with your independency. So college is something that I recommend. I apologize if this video is fast. I am trying to hurry up. I said I was going to upload this video, and I wanted to make sure that I got through this video. But again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me, and I will explain it in full more details. Thank you.